Hey guys, good morning. Today we are going to discuss character study Rebekah. Meaning of name: to tie, to secure, to bind. Her ancestry and family life. She was Abraham's great niece, granddaughter of his brother Nahor. Her father was Bethuel, sister of Laban. When and where she lived. She was Aramean from Paddan Aram around 1700 BC. Her occupation: shepherdess first, then wife and mother. Place in history: she was the wife of one of the patriarchs of Israel. Weaknesses: took money for services, practiced favoritism between her children, poor mothering skills, her children were irresponsible, liars, and married unbelievers, among other things. Manipulative, rash in speech, unsubmissive and disrespectful to husband to get her way, deceitful, wise in her own eyes. She thought she knew what was best to the point that she caused her son to sin to get it. Strengths: attractive, virgin, strong, servants of heart, diligent, wholehearted, kind, hospitable, bold, modest. Important acts and events: gave water to Abraham's servant and his camels, thus sealing her place as Isaac's bride. Married Isaac, gave birth to twins, manipulated to have Jacob receive blessings. What are the lessons we can learn from her life? Chapter 24. Rebekah was not looking for a husband. As far as we know, she was just doing her daily tasks when suddenly God arranged a marriage for her. God is able to provide life partners in unexpected and quick ways when His timing is fulfilled. And the second one, Genesis 24, chapter 24, verse 15 to 20. Servanthood is not just doing what we are asked to do, but going above and beyond to serve in ways that are difficult and take us time and effort. The third one is Genesis chapter 24, verse 55. When we know God is calling us to do something, we should do it without delay if we can. This is the same sort of excuse given for not following Jesus. Let us stay to bury our dead. Next one, Genesis chapter 25, verse 21. Children are gifts from God, given at His discretion and in His timing. Next one, Genesis chapter 25, verse 28 and following. When parents prefer one child to another, nothing good will come off of it. It promotes jealousy and a competitive spirit between the kids. Next one, Genesis chapter 27. God had already promised to make Jacob more important than Esau. Rebekah manipulated to make it happen, and though she got her wish, she created strife between her sons to the point where one wanted to kill the other. She never got to see her favored son again. This is another instance of using sinful means to try to help God keep His promises. The results are never pretty. When God says He will do a thing, wait for Him to do it His way in His time. Next, Genesis chapter 28. Notice again how easily Rebekah influenced her husband to send Jacob away. We really do influence our husbands so much. Be careful. She also influenced her sons to do evil. Jacob by encouraging him to defy his father out of greed, and Esau by criticizing his wives in order to manipulate her husband to send Jacob away, which made Esau sinfully marry another wife. Next one, women. We should be very careful to set an example for our children of how to respectfully submit to their fathers. And when we are unsubmissive, we are giving our children permission to be disobedient. Next one. Things went well for Isaac and Rebekah when they were looking to the Lord, but when they turned to sinfulness, manipulation, preferential treatment of children, their lives fell apart. Next point, good characteristics and bad characteristics can be closely related. Rebekah showed initiative in offering to water the camels. That was good. But then she also showed initiative in talking Jacob into deceiving his father. We need to be sure not to use strengths God has given us to sin. It is not good to do a bad thing to accomplish a good thing. God does not desire us to sin, ever. If He wants to make a good things happen, He can do it without us. Yes, exactly. He can do it. I hope you can understand character study. God bless you. Thank you.